on just a little bit. Two Harbors, 423.1. It's 533. McDonald's and Culver's. I don't know if there's another. There might be another Culver's, but this is the last. It's the only McDonald's up here until Canada, maybe. I don't think there's any more McDonald's, which is kind of good in a way. Gas is a little more here, $2.96. I got the cheapest gas maybe in the area. I did pretty good. See, now this is Circle K. Was that there before? I suppose it was. But we had Circle K in Arizona when we were kids. In 1977, we used to walk to Circle K. And I think Mom would bought a comic book or something. We got something there. They had comic books for sale there, though. I remember Mom had a big box of comic books, and we all read them or whatever. Casper and Super Friends, and I don't know, just whatever a lot of them. Casper was one I know. I don't know if the Super Friends were in there or not. Wendy the Witch or something like that. And then there was some others too. And they were old. They were like from the 60s. I don't know if I have any of them or not. I've got some comic books, but I don't know if it's the same ones. I don't think it's the same ones. I didn't recognize maybe the ones that we had we wore out, or they threw them out, or they might have just fell apart. But I've got some comic books, but they don't look familiar. They don't look like the ones that we had in Arizona. I mean, the stuff don't last forever. Maybe it got thrown out. But she had some. When she died, she had some. I took a few. I took a box or something like that. The ones that we had probably got thrown out. Probably were in such poor condition they probably got thrown out. Because we all used them. I remember Mom used to bend them over, and I thought, oh, that's abusing them. And that probably was. Bend them over on themselves, that breaks the spine, and then they probably start to fall apart. And they probably ended up getting thrown out. I mean, they were just comic books. But some of that stuff's collectible now. Especially like the old ones. Some of them were like from 1961. They must have been hers when she was a kid or something. And when we were kids, we had them. Texas. So they came up 35. That's a long drive. The stuff's in good shape. It's worth a lot of money now for collectibles. If it's all dog-eared and wrinkled, I guess they're not really worth that much money. But you see them at flea markets and stuff like that. And there's a whole collector's thing now. Whereas back in the 70s, they're just comic books. You could buy them for 50 cents back then, or 25 cents or something. They were cheap. Now they're, I don't know if they make them anymore. I don't know if they make them anymore. They still have the old cartoons on YouTube. That we watched when we were kids. They have Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner, and they've got Longhorn and Leghorn with you take a board and you hit the dog. I mean, someday they might look upon that as kind of dark. I mean, people thought it was funny. I guess we still do. I mean, nobody ever got really hurt. The dog never got hurt. They take that board and pound the hell out of them with it, and then the dog would chase them. And that was Saturday cartoons. And now you can watch them anytime. Robert used to get up. He used to get up at the crack of dawn on Saturday morning, and he'd go down there and he'd watch the first show that came on. I don't know what it was, but he'd be down there watching TV from the beginning of the program. It was Saturdays had cartoons on for kids. And it started around 5:30, and he got up about that time. And he'd see the beginning of the thing. Maybe even saw it when it went on the air. And I never got up that early, but I think he's a morning person. And so is Steve Neff, I think, too. They both have jobs where they, or Robert did, he's retired now. They both have jobs where you get up real early in the morning. I think Robert's job kind of bordered on the red-eye shift, especially around Christmas time. Him and his wife retired now. But I was a late night. I liked to stay up late, and he liked to get up early. Mom liked to sleep in. Road work. Doing road work. I used to watch Super Friends, and I liked Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner, and my shows are on later. I don't know what Robert watched, but it seems like he watched everything. All the way up until it was time to eat. You know, we ate kind of a late